All right, this is our Truman Truman Factory kind of history table. Right here, we start with the original concept of the bar, with the original Truman Bar logo. But it was gonna be like a box you can go buy in stores, and then you would open it. Some cool prize. All right, this is our Truman Truman Factory kind of history table. Right here, we start with the original concept of the bar, with the original Truman Bar logo. But it was gonna be like a box you can go buy in stores, and then you would open it, like some cool prize, and then some sort of candy. I was like between 10 and 11. I saw an episode of Shark Tank, and it had two kids on there, brother and sister, pitching to the sharks, and I thought that was so cool that there were two kids that have their own business. So I kind of took inspiration from that and realized that you can do things like that at such a young age. Right here, we have the first ever Truman Bar. It's very simple. It's just the logo and then the chocolate. I also took inspiration from, Willy Wonka, because I love, the whole golden ticket concept. The Truman Bar ticket, kind of gives our social medias at the Truman Factory. And then the actual code itself that you would go on the website and do. My dad has always been a very entrepreneurial person. I learned a lot from him, and that helped a lot. Me and my dad would just go straight in the store, ask for the manager, and pitch them right there. And it was a 100% success rate, because who wants to say no to a kid? On our first day, we sold 250 bars, which was our entire inventory at the time, because we wanted to, see if it worked, and it worked. We started off with about 20-ish locations. Now we're in over 100, so yeah, I would say we've expanded a lot. As you can see, a lot has changed, from the style of the logo to some cool effects and stuff. The new back, that's the new Truman Factory logo. So with this new rebrand, we're planning to expand our product range. We're planning to introduce like a new chocolate flavor, dark chocolate, and for right now, introduce 3 new gummy flavors. We have the cherry blue raspberry worms, green apple drops, the cotton candy bears. We also have like the new ticket, because we'll be here. And then you would go to our website here, and then if you go to the prize vault, you can type in your code and it'll open for you and show you what you win. We've got big plans. Truman's not going anywhere. Well, except everywhere.
All right, everyone. It has been quite a while since I have last been on stream, so I'm still getting everything a little bit set up, and a couple technical difficulties here and there with some things that I should be showing on the screen, but don't exactly have at the moment. But for those of you who are not aware, this is the $1,000 Truman Factory Caster Clash, and tonight I'm going to be leading Team DVS through this tournament. It is a single elimination 16 team bracket, and up first our opponents are the Team Integrity Academy, and so not easy opponents to go up against in this first round, but they're going to take it on the chin. I expect nothing but greatness from Team DVS. For those of you who are not aware, Beyond Ranked is organizing this tournament. So obviously I've got my Beyond Ranked shirt, and good thing you can't see the back because they actually spelled my name wrong, but that's okay. A little bit of a hiccup, and I'll be getting a new one pretty soon. But we've got the lobby made. I'm going to wait for all of these wonderful people to hop on in. And sponsoring this tournament are Truman Factory, as the name suggests. So if you want to learn more about them, !Truman in the chat should get you to the right spot. If you're interested in buying some of the delicious candy, I personally have not had any, but I know there are tons of other casters out there who have. And once we, if we get knocked out of this tournament, we will go and raid the caster who is leading the team that beat us. So right now we're going up against Integrity Academy, and they are led by none other than Pyro J. So if we beat Pyro J, we'll stay here, and Pyro will bring everybody that's watching their stream to us, and If we lose, we'll bring you all over to Pyro Stream to continue watching Integrity Academy make this pretty deep run. I just got back from soccer practice like a half hour ago, so I'm still a little bit tired, a little bit sweaty. Unable to find server. Let me remake this lobby then. I may have put some capitals in there that were unnecessary. Oh, that's why. There we go. There we go. Now we've got them in. So for Team DVS tonight, we've got BU, Nitrous, and Skills represented. And I believe they've got Joshi as their substitute, just in case something happens. But now we've got Pyro hopping in. And let's see. We should be getting in. We should begin the Integrity Academy in here as well. And yeah, this should be pretty exciting. I've casted for Team DVS once before, I believe, in one of the Philly esports tournaments, and watched them make a fantastic run through the upper bracket. I didn't get to cast the last few games that we saw them in, but they ended up winning that whole tournament, and so plenty of experience between these three, and I expect nothing but exciting matches out of them, even if they are going to be very close. I will actually try to pull up the bracket for everybody, so you can get a look at what exactly is going on in this tournament and how competitive this tournament actually is. Let's see. I'll pull it up from... All right, so here's what this tournament is looking like, and here is the bracket. So we are going up against Integrity Esports right here, number 4, and then if we lose, we'll go up against either Positive or Mirage, and Positive is a very strong team as well. This is Alpa's team, who's comprised of Alpa, Too Fast, and Durthos, so not a team to be messed with at all, but that should be a great matchup down there. And then I'm not sure who's running where is it? Positive. Alligator Saurus is leading Positive, and then Mr. Bepic is running Team Integrity. So Vibrance awaits in that top bracket. Hopefully we'll make it down to the semifinals, but this first match is going to be a best of 5. And here it is. We still got those same overlays just like usual. So Team Devious and the Integrity Esports Academy. All right, and we've got everybody in this lobby, so let's get it started. The $1,000 Truman Factory. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Let me aha! Now they have decided to show up. Let me hide these real quick. These are the things I was supposed to be showing you all, but they weren't quite working for a second, so I'll get that fixed in between games. But strong start from Integrity Academy, able to get the first defensive stop and push it out of their side, but it's back in for Team Integrity. We'll take a look at the little overlays real quick. You got CG and Villain, actually, is what they go by. Dots, CG and Villain, but I believe Vivid is playing as Dot, and I'm not familiar with Villain. It might be a sub. Let me check the little roster real quick. I got a team list. Oh, okay, it is Villain. I'm not... Oh, that's right. So for those of you who have not kept up with the bubble scene, Jathan actually has declared that they are LFT for the next RLCS. So it seems that has played a role in Jathan not being present for the Team Integrity Academy tonight. And it said they have been replaced by Villain. So I'm not sure how Villain fits in with this Team Integrity Academy. I've only seen them play with Jathan, and that announcement from Jathan came in, I think it was earlier today, so less than 24 hours ago. We would have been expecting Jathan to be on this team and in this, or on the pitch at the moment, but alas, we will get to see how Villain is. A little bit of a sneak peek at what's to come for the Team Integrity Academy. Nitrous gets the flip reset, but CG comes in, and it's going to be a shot for Skills. Stopped on the goal line by the orange defense. Nitrous going to keep it on the side, going to get up into the air very quickly. The pass down to BU, who's up quickly as well. Going to stick with it. Got a flip reset, and it's captured by Villain. Oh, and here comes Skills. Puts it bottom corner, and Team DVS gets the first strike. BU, a nice flip reset. Makes it very awkward for Villain. And then BU, the follow-up as well. A nice little follow-up from BU to pop it out, and it's a first goal for Team DVS. Well put together. They've been on the Integrity half for most of this game, and it looked like Integrity might be able to hold it off for the moment being, but they do strike back against Team DVS. Vivid getting up very quickly, and then Villain slotting it away. The third person on rotation not coming in quick enough for Team DVS. And just like that, it's all tied up between these two sides. We'll see if Team DVS can respond quickly once again, or if Team Integrity, their academy, will use this as a springboard to get their tournament truly underway. Good looks from Team Integrity. Villain's going to allow this play to sputter out in the corner. BU, the pass to Nitrous. It looks to split the defense with a shot. BU's going to keep it going in the corner. And Drew RL, thank you for the follow. Great to have you here as we follow Team DVS in this Caster Clash. BU pops up to the backboard. They're going up for the double tap. Maybe a triple, and they got it. What a strike from BU. Pops it up just in front of midfield, and CG is getting bullied by Skills. Flip reset from BU, and they follow it up with that flip. CG is so close to getting the block, but it's just not enough. Absolutely, Drew. Stay devious. And what's up, Sax Amigo? Glad to see ya. Making your way to all the Champion fam. That's fair enough. And yeah, there's tons of them today. So, and lots of great teams out there representing the Champion casters as well. So be sure to check them all out. You can find this tournament on Liquipedia. So if you want to check out a couple more of these casters and the teams that are here, you're more than welcome to do that. But if you're here for Team DVS, you will stay here on my channel until they get knocked out. And that's a third one for Team DVS. Skills sending it right down the middle, and the Integrity Academy not able to handle it. Oh my goodness, all the guys got alpha boost. Yeah, it sure looks like that. They are sure rocking in style. They're looking to be stylish in this tournament campaign. We'll see if they can perform in a way that represents their stylish ways. We've seen quite a few flip resets from Team DVS, from all of the players, I believe, already, and that is a great stop from BU to keep it at the 3-1 scoreline, and Skill's going to put it all the way downfield. Nice stop from Vivid, and the NCG might be able to combine for a play. Skills is able to get the interception, leaves it for BU. Nitrous standing downfield, and Villain has to make the interception before it goes across the goal line. A great stop from the Team Integrity Academy off of a even better transition from Team DVS. Not able to make it a fourth goal, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position. They've had most of the pressure, most of the momentum in this first game. They definitely had the stronger start than Team Integrity, and they look like they're going to make it count in this first game, but a couple more goals wouldn't exactly hurt them. Certainly to at least not give any chance of momentum shifting in any way, shape, or form towards Team Integrity. That's a great shot from CG, barely missing the bottom corner. And now another transition play from Team DVS, but Villain gets up very quickly. Good read from them. Less than 30 seconds left, and Team Integrity needs to find a goal here if they want to have any chance at salvaging game number one and putting it in their favor. But Team DVS, they have just looked too good to start out. Nitrous still putting on early pressure. Skills going for the tight angle, falls off the back post. And it still doesn't go in, but Nitrous is there for the finish. And it will be 4-1 for Team DVS. And they look all but certain to take the first game of the Truman Factory Caster Clash. Great work from Team DVS, and Team Integrity has had it difficult in this first game. Lots of flip resets to try to read and handle, and you just can't go strongly when you know that there's skill behind these players and that they can make this ball go pretty much any which way they want at any given moment. And Skills and BU combining for DVS's 5th of this first game. 4 seconds left on the clock. It is over for this first one in a Truman Factory Caster Clash, but we'll see if the Integrity Academy can bring it back in this second game, make it a little bit more interesting. And some fun being poked around by a villain of the Integrity Academy, but this is what that scoreboard looks like. 10 shots for Team DVS, only 5 for the Integrity Academy, and the defense looked good in the first half of that match for Integrity, but it just couldn't hold on. And for those of you who are just now joining us, Jathan announcing earlier today that they are LFT for the next RLCS season. So Integrity Academy has brought in Villain to replace them. And honestly, it hasn't looked all that out of place. They obviously topped the leaderboard and combined with Vivid for that first goal, getting in 2 saves themselves as well. So not too bad from them, but we'll see if they can start gelling as a team in this first series together. A little bit of a sneak peek at what's to come for the Integrity Academy. Again, a little bit of a recap for those of you joining us. This is the $1,000 Truman Factory Caster Clash. It's a partnership between Truman Factory Candy and Beyond Ranked, where you can go hire wonderful casters such as myself for all of your casting and commentary and hosting needs. And let's get this scoreboard updated real quick. And aha! Wait. There it is. Perfect. So now we've got Team DVS with 1 game win to their name, and Nitrous with a nice fake to get us started in game number 2. BU, it's waterfalling, and Nitrous gonna be to slam it in on top of the head of one of the Integrity Academy players. Great beat from Nitrous, and even better from BU, and great awareness from Nitrous to just make it so difficult for Vivid. It looked like they might have that save. They could have possibly gotten behind it, but with Nitrous there, it's just impossible to get it or prevent it from getting across that line. And CG, nice beat on the DVS defense, and the last defender stranded on the goal line. And these are the kickoff plays that we saw from Team Integrity. That was how they got their only goal in game number 1, and they've done it again just after Team DVS got their first one as well. So back to level terms, back to a 1-1 scoreline between these two sides. And oh, it looks like it's going to be a second one for the Integrity Academy. CG not able to do any dancing on this occasion, as just after they got the shot off, they were demolished at midfield. And that third person from Team DVS just not in the right space at the right time. Might need to be a little bit more conservative on their kickoff strategy, because that third player 3 times now has been caught out. There might be a 4th one. His skills just can't cover all of the angles on the blue net. And what has gone into this Integrity Academy side, because it is kickoff goal after kickoff goal for them. They haven't really been able to sustain any offensive pressure once the game starts to settle down. And they clearly have found a weak spot for Team DVS, but BU does have a response. Say, hey, we might allow 3 kickoff goals in the first 30 seconds or so of this game, but I'm going to catch you all off guard too, and just puts in a humongous 50 at midfield. And it's got enough pace on it to cross along the net. 35 seconds in, and we've already got 5 goals. I hope that we're treated to even more goals throughout this series, and I hope that this isn't both teams just trying to use them all up in this first stage to try to bring the other team down. BU, nice beat. Gonna continue with it on the corner. Still not a lot of boost though. Gonna go for a bump, but CG is already up. Nitrous going for the double tap. Not gonna be able to do it themselves. And Skills puts it just narrowly wide. BU has the shot on, but neither CG nor Villain able to handle it properly. Vivid takes their time. Massive flick. Skills is already up for it. I might leave it for BU, and that they will. Skills gonna follow it themselves. Nitrous lurking in midfield, waiting for a poor touch from the Integrity Academy defense, but it's not gonna come out just yet. Although this will be a strong shot for Nitrous. And just like that, DVS had given up 3 goals, but they brought 2 of them back to make it yet another tied scoreline between them and the Integrity Academy. Season 1 SSL putting in a shot just below the crossbar. And we're still not even a minute and a half into this game. And we had yet another goal. And we'll be treated to, at the very least, 1 more. It may not come until overtime, but more goals certainly on the horizon. And this is a best of 3. I will have to double check that, but this is a best of 3. So ignore the overlay suggesting that it is a best of 5. Let me confirm with my... Yes, matches are best of 3, and then semifinals and finals will be best of 5. So if Team Integrity can take this one, they will be on their way to a game 3 and a winner takes all. But Nitrous doesn't want any part of that. They want to secure their spot in the quarterfinals of this Caster Clash. And a shot top corner makes it super difficult for CG to get the block, and Villain just couldn't get in front of it in time. 7 goals in the first 2 minutes and change of game number 2 of this series. We'll see if Integrity Academy has yet another kickoff goal. It doesn't look like they do, as the ball has been punched down into their half of proceedings. Oh, this could be a counter. Vivid and CG combining. CG might be going for the double tap, but Nitrous is up already. Gonna musty flick it out of their half. Stopped by Vivid at midfield. Skills has just a little bit of boost to work with. He's gonna leave it for BU, who puts a shot. And it's just not a good enough defense from the Team Integrity Academy. Skills pops it up, fakes like they've just going for the 50. And then BU coming in. Nitrous almost got the touch themselves, and that would have been quite the stylish play to match those alpha boosts that they're rocking, but not able to get that last touch, but they won't care. It's 2 goals in the lead now for Team DVS. I agree, Chippy. It was a great play. A lot of these goals have been on the transition from both Integrity and Team DVS, so... Or rather, and Team Integrity has had a lot of opportunities on the transition, but hasn't really been able to sustain all of them. Obviously, all of their goals have been off of kickoffs, but they've seen some success going downfield, trying to catch the Team DVS defense off guard a little bit. But likewise, Team DVS has had actual goal success with the transition play, catching the Integrity defense out of place and out of rotation. It only takes a couple touches to get from one side of the pitch to the other. And that is where these players are looking to threaten, just play a fast-paced game, not give the opposing defense a significant chance to reset. And it looks to be the game plan for both these teams, although DVS looking for a 6-1. B's going to put this one. Oh, is it going to go under the crossbar? It's off the crossbar. Skills is right in front of it, puts that one high as well, and Nitrous slams in and makes it 3 in the lead now over the Team Integrity Academy. Skills really could have had the shot on target themselves, although Vivid was reading it very nicely, and it could have been a block for them. But DVS, they just continue to pepper the goal with shots, and eventually they go in. So game number 1 was a bit more in favor of Team DVS after that second half, and we saw kind of a similar thing in game number 2. It was very, very hectic in the opening stages, but Team DVS, they've managed to settle down and find their spot, find their rhythm. And with 40 seconds left, it looks all but certain that they will be making their way to the quarterfinals against potentially Mirage or I can't. It's Alpha, Too Fast, and whoever their third is. I am blanking on the name right now. Where is it? Positive, and Durtho is their third. So a very strong lineup there. And as soon as this match is over, we'll try to figure out who has made it forward in that matchup. But it was a bit of a slow start for Team DVS, but they are going to cap off this series with a number of wonderful goals. In the 7th one from Skills, the icing on the cake, just a simple flick, and it was quick enough before CG could get the recovery. And Team DVS will be making their way to this quarterfinals, and Nitrous wanting to get some padded stats to their name, a 5th one for them off the kickoff. Cuts it right in front of the last defender. It was Villain on that occasion, but I'm pretty confident in how Team DVS is looking right now. I don't think that, well, okay, Mirage and Positive will both be good tests for Team DVS, but I'm not worried about how these three are combining right now. They have been absolutely dominant in the second half of these games. It's a bit of a slower start, but if they can survive that wave, and it looked like they wouldn't maybe in game number 2, but 2 quick fire goals to tie it up roughly 2 minutes into that game. And oh wait, looks like we might have some different information here. I'm looking at our Discord and it says best of 3. Three, 4. Awesome. So it is a best of 3 for the first and second rounds, I suppose. All right, let me bring it back to my camera so you don't have to look at my stock Fennec. But yeah, I know a lot of you have come in between that first round, so I'll introduce myself again. My name is Awash. I am your caster for Team DVS's run in the Truman Factory Caster Clash. And it is a single elimination 16-team tournament, and I'm rocking it myself tonight, but I'm excited to have Team DVS representing me, and for me to be able to cast for Team DVS in their run-through. Tons of fantastic teams and casters as well in this competition, and looks like Team Integrity Academy and Pyro J should be hopping into our stream fairly soon. And then also to Drew and Saxamigo, I missed you guys earlier, but thank you for the follows. I'm not sure if y'all are still there, but thank you. And to Nitrous also, thank you for the follow. Great start to the night for UBU and Skills. Super excited to see how you guys are going to continue playing. And to Bananarino. Okay, had to make sure that I wasn't missing any syllables there. To Bananarino, also thank you for the follow. And to Chippy as well. All of you, thank you so much. Glad to have you all checking in. And here, I'll toss up the bracket for you all. Oh, and to Project Joshi as well. Also, thank Steve for the follow. And there's your dancing parrots. I hope y'all enjoy the selection of GIFs that we've got whenever you drop the follow. And let's see. Browser share. There it is. Joshy's the sexiest human being on the planet. Whew. Well, it's already hot in my room. You didn't have to make it any hotter, Z-Speed. Sheesh. I don't even have the fan on right now. That might be a problem. I might have to turn that thing on, but who is that? Z-Speed also, thank you for the follow. And a vouch from Bananarino about the sexiness factor. Oh my. Well, maybe it's the good looks that distracted Team Integrity out on the pitch. It's certainly a game plan that seems to be working. But here is your bracket. We've got us in this 4th matchup right here. And we will be going up against the winner of Mirage and Positive. And Positive is Too Fast Alpha, and I already forgot their name. Durtho. Too Fast Alpha and Durtho. So, oh, let's see. I might have. Oh, it is Positive that has made it to the next round. I've been pinged about the new lobby being pushed up. So Pyro coming in with the raid of 16. Welcome. And oh my goodness, we've got Pogglypop as well dropping the follow. And Swoogstar, I see you in my mini feed. You'll get your GIF here in a second. Welcome everybody coming in from Pyro's and the Team Integrity Academy stream. Here is what our bracket looks like. Obviously, Team DVS has moved on to the quarterfinals, and they will be going up against Positive. They have taken down Mirage. And so we've got Positive versus Team DVS up next. I have been pinged about the lobby, so we'll be in there very soon. And my prediction is that Vibrance is going to make it up here in this, and we might see them in the semifinals. And teams, or Square One and Parabellum Esports are two of my favorites. I know they might see each other in the semifinals as well. So got some fantastic teams here, and yeah, let's we'll bring it over to the next matchup. Let me hop in this lobby real quick. So it was a best of 3. Yeah, I DM'd Cookies real quick, and he said the first 2 rounds are best of 3, and then semis and grand finals are best of 5. If it was me, it would have been a double elimination tournament, or if it was going to be single elimination, have it all start out at best of 5 so that we get a little bit more content, you know. But it is what it is. Nobody says we can't do another one. I should have made a bracket, but here I can drop the link for y'all in the chat. There we go. So for all of you wonderful people who want to keep an eye on that bracket, there it is. All right, so, and who was that? Chippy has hosted with 1 viewer. Welcome to all of you joining in from Chippy's stream, and thank you for that. That's a little bit of a hold up because I'm waiting for this Beyond Rank thing. We have to make sure that we're testing out a new feature where you can book casters using Discord. So we sent the request in, and there we go. Let's Positive and Devious. Here we go. We're joining that lobby. Do-do-do. So I know first stream where I am not. Y'all are so used to watching your own streams for and being mods. Yeah, exclamation point commands if y'all want to check out some of that stuff. I could put up a little prediction real quick. Some of you have been in here for probably 10 minutes. You might have some. I'm not affiliated, but you might have. I have the Stream Elements loyalty system live, so you might have some points. I think I can make a quick contest for it. Who will win the next series? Let me spell series correctly. Positive, Team Devious. Orange. Yeah. There we go. So there we go. We've got that little contest going. I think you can do exclamation point points, and you'll get to see how many points you've accumulated. Most of you dropped follows as well, so you should have 300 bonus points that you can use to bet. Let's see. And yeah, exclamation point bet. And then blue if you're if you're gonna go for positive, and orange if you're gonna go for Team Devious. And all right, let's bring it into this next matchup. Everything has moved by so quickly. I am just going to hide this for the moment because it is not updated at all. But we've got Devious in the orange, and we've got Too Fast, Alpha, and Dirtho in the blue. And BU gets us started from the very beginning, 17 seconds in. And Nitrous and BU combining off of a missed touch in the corner from the blue side. And just like that, Devious, they're up to a strong start. It's just what we like to see. It was a little bit slower from them in their series against the Integrity Academy, but nice to see that they're getting off on the right foot, although they might be caught out on defense here. Nitrous and Skills both racing back. Skills has covered the net, and it's going to be Too Fast with another shot. It's a bit high. BU going to try to be there first. It's a pretty even 50 with them and Alpha. Nitrous pushes it into the way of Skills, who's trying to avoid getting demoed by Dirtho, who's going to find the bump on Nitrous. Skills, massive flick to the backboard. BU up, and it's a little bit too quickly, not able to get a tap down, but just trying to block the positive attacker coming in. Or, sorry, the positive defender that was coming in. So BU and Skills going for the two-person play, and it's a great pass from BU, but Too Fast turns at the perfect moment and is able to block it. Dirtho looking for the read off the backboard, doesn't have it. Alpha, one of UTA's star collegiate players on this roster, almost had an opportunity for themselves. I love Too Fast. He is the homie, but he will have to be taken down. That's fair enough. I know Too Fast has gathered quite the following on social media and Twitch particularly. So plenty of people that love him, but right now on this stream, we are completely against Too Fast right now because we want to keep seeing Team Devious move through and potentially set up a date with Mirage. Oh, I'm sorry, not Mirage, Vibrance. That is my prediction of who's going to be waiting for the winner of this series in the semifinals. Oh, this great setup from Alpha, but just nobody there to continue the play, keep it alive immediately. And Team Devious taking their time, trying to build out. Skills leaves it for Too Fast at midfield. BU gets a touch back, and it's a good touch. Forces Dirtho to opt for the back pass on Alpha, and the bump from Nitrous gonna slow it down a little bit, although it's awkward from Skills. Straight down, water falling. Dirtho, their shot got a little bit tapped by Nitrous on its way towards the net, but it was strong enough, and it will be won in favor of Positive. Their first of this series, and Nitrous very close, but just not enough on it. See, BU gonna find that bottom left corner. Sorry, I had to accept that request from BU for this match before I get yelled at by some by some moderators. But what a shot from BU, finding that bottom left corner. All three of the Positive players stuck on the right side. And just none of them able to cover that opposite side. And rotation, not particularly good from Positive, but if I'm not mistaken, this is a team that hasn't been playing all that long together. Clearly not as long as some of these players from Team Devious or like Vibrance, for example, as well as some of the other teams in this bracket. But that might be a good chance just for them to get some more experience playing at an incredibly high level against some high quality teams. Mirage are certainly no jokes. But Team Devious, they're looking really strong right now as Nitrous dribbles this one downfield. Skills in hot pursuit behind. And Alpha kind of forced to fake challenge and does well to get the stop, but Dirtho doesn't take their time, gets caught right behind their teammate. Not able to cover some more of the goal. And that's going to be a third for Team Devious. Already such a good match. I agree, Pyro, we're off. We've got the goals continuing to come through for both sides. And this looks like it's going to be a fifth one. This time in favor of Positive. Too Fast and Alpha and Dirtho all getting involved in the play. Two touches against the momentum of the two players, just trying to get it a little bit closer, just inch it towards the frame of the net, and eventually Alpa's the one that gets it in front of the net. And then, oh my goodness, BU. Can somebody tell me what BU had for dinner today, because I want some of that. BU has been phenomenal so far, and what an angle from quite a bit away off the backboard. Not an easy angle to hit, even for pro players. And BU just made it look like it was nothing. So easy, so clean. BU making sure that Team DVS restores their 2-goal advantage in game number 1 over Positive. Now, Alpa has played against this Team DVS squad relatively recently, I believe. It was in the Philly Esports 10K Legends Cup number 2, I believe, that I casted for both UTA and Team DVS. I don't quite remember if they went up against each other, but surely Alpa will have done some replay review with their teammates, even if they, I believe Alpa may have left at some point during that tournament as well. So I'm sure Alpa has a little bit of knowledge about how this Team DVS side likes to play, maybe some areas that they can try to exploit, but so far DVS has had the upper hand. And there is Alpa keeping the ball alive in the corner. It's a good shot, or I'm sorry, a great pass off the ceiling, but no shot coming in for Positive. Ooh, Skills was trying to get on the end of that. BU gonna put another one on target, their 6th of this game, and trying to add on to their hat trick. BU launching this one downfield. Nitrous already up, pushing it towards the corner, setting it up for their teammate. The Skills gets bumped. BU keeps it alive to Nitrous, who just barely can't get the reach on it. Stretched their arms out wide, but no contact made. And it looks like Team DVS will secure. And oh, BU's gonna bump their teammate out of the way. Wants the 4th one for themselves. Skills can't push it through. And Team DVS, with BU at the helm, gonna take game number 1 against Positive. All right, let me take just a quick moment to get these get this pretty scoreboard up for everybody, or at least as best as I can. And to SIUL, is it SIUL or SEAL Mobile? Thank you for the follow. BU's car kinda ice. I'll have to take a closer look at it, but any car with the Alpha Boost, kinda hard to go wrong with that. And Baby Yoda also coming in, and Capo also, all of you, glad to have you all here to watch Team DVS's run. They sure could love, I'm sure they love the support and could certainly use it to continue their momentum throughout this whole tournament. Already taken down Team Integrity Academy, and they're 1 game away from taking down Positive as well. And to Acers as well, thank you all of you so much for dropping all the support. And Fluffy as well, you guys you all come in numbers, that is for sure. There's no doubt about the support for this Team DVS side. How much you all love to come out and support them. And SkyRL and Tide B as well, I see you both in the mini feed. We keep all the GIFs going. And yes, if you want to fight me, if it's GIF or GIF, I am fully prepared to have that argument. But Dirtho will get the first strike for Positive, as 12 seconds in, they're able to get that ball in front of the orange net and slam it home. Alpa gonna win the kickoff in the midfield as well. Possibly go for a second one, maybe taking the team integrity strategy of being very aggressive on kickoffs and making those count. Doesn't look like it'll be a sustainable strategy, although it did work for a brief moment. finishing up one final thing on the scoreboard. Where is Team DVS? And oh, wait. Gotta get rid of these scoreboard lights as well. We'll leave one up for Team Devious. And all right, that should be accurate. Positive and Team Devious, blue and orange respectively, one game in favor of Team Devious, and they're looking for their first goal of this match. Is a good setup play. Nitrous is going to keep it alive, beating that last defender to the ball. Alpha narrowly beating out Skills, and BU covering their tracks in the net. Going to go up off the backboard for the smart challenge against Durtho. Too fast. The pop-up. Looking for the flip reset, but it didn't look like they caught it very cleanly. Skills infield pass to Durtho, who takes the shot, but the setup person turning into the blocker as well. Skills able to make sure that the pass infield didn't turn into a shot for positive. On Durtho returning the favor to Skills, but Skills isn't able to really threaten with a shot. Narrowly misses out on getting some solid contact. BU sets it up to the ceiling and too fast. Pushing it further towards their corner. Skills pressed up a little bit too much. Gonna have to go on the retreat. Going up corner. Not able to get a touch here either. Alpha, I believe that was in the corner. Pressing quickly. Durtho with the push in field. Now too fast comes in off the backboard. Nitrous are gonna beat it to it narrowly. And off the ceiling. Positive is starting to find a little bit of momentum in this half. Is it sustainable though? Or can Team Devious find their way out? BU has an alley out with a slow play on the ground. Nitrous infield to Skills, but it's blocked. Great read from Too Fast to deny it before the shot came off. And it looks like Team Devious gonna go on a counter attack. Skills with the air dribble, not able to make it sustainable and carry it through that last defender. Demo from Too Fast on Skills leaves BU to have to make a smart defensive play. Gets up once again, pops up, stalls the blue attack for just a little bit longer, and it's now Team Devious with some ball possession. BU pushes it out to the corner. Skills inside. Nitrous is there, and Alpha intercepts it wonderfully. These defensive reads from Positive have been so good in the second game. They just might hold on to the 1-goal lead as long as they can, and it might be enough for them to steal game number 2 off Team Devious, but we will see. BU, man of the hour so far, makes a waterfall after a great air dribble, but it's cleaned up by Positive for the moment. The mid passes are so good. One will hit. I agree, Chippy, and I'm kind of hoping the same thing as you, because Team Devious, the infield passes have been fantastic, but just the infield reads, the passing reads from Positive have been even better. They're reading them before the shots are even taken. Not waiting until the shot and then trying to block it on its way to the goal. It's just been, that shot's about to come in. Let me stuff you right before you get a chance and make it super difficult for you to break through our defense. And it's worked very well for Positive. Fair play to them. They've got 40 more seconds to hang on to it. Skills going for another infield pass to BU, and what another stop from Durtho. And a transition comes out. Alpha and Too Fast combining. BU gonna have a beat here. Oh, Nitrous fakes the challenge. Alpha's gonna turn on it quickly. 19 seconds left on the clock for Team Devious. BU to Skills. Nitrous still recovering. BU and Skills both up, and Alpha's gonna get a touch over to the sidewall. Nitrous inside, nobody there though. BU's still on the recovery. Can they keep it alive? Nitrous is gonna do their best, but Positive's gonna let it drop, and we're at 1-1 between Positive and Team Devious. And what a defensive showing from Positive. No saves to their name. But you in the chat know it as well as I do, that Positive didn't need to make saves because they were able to stop these shots before they even came off. Brilliant infield plays from Team Devious, but the defensive reads from Positive just way too good. Banana Reno, it's GIF with a G. Well, that sure sums it up. Yes, it is a best of 3. The semifinals and the grand finals will move to best of fives. But for the record, the people who invented the GIF say that it's pronounced GIF, and don't pull the, oh, it stands for graphic, so it's a gus sound. English has never made sense since its inception, so I don't want to hear it. English never makes sense, so you can't fight me with logic. I refuse it. But in all seriousness, this has been a fantastic first couple games of this tournament from Team DVS. A little bit of a hiccup there in game number 2, but they have to finish it off this time. They can't allow Positive to get another advantage because, I'll say it one more time, that defense was so good. If that comes out again in game number 2, Team DVS could be in a little bit of trouble. Although it was very unlike Team DVS to not score a ton of goals. That was their first shutout of this tournament. I think their lowest scoring game was whatever game 1 was, because I think 3? Whatever it was, the first time that they haven't been able to score multiple goals, and the first time that they failed to score at all. Alpha looking for the pass inside, but Skills is already up. Durtho gonna go for the recovery instead. BU no boost to work with. Has to bring in Nitrous to help out on the offensive push. Skills does manage to steal that. Oh, could be a really bad commitment from Positive, but Durtho is gonna get there quickly and stop BU from setting up a play for their teammate. Durtho and Too Fast with a double commit as well. Positive defense looking to be a little bit shaky, but they recover nicely afterwards, and it's only a split second that Team DVS has to capitalize on these plays. So once they see that the double commit comes out from Positive, they have to be incredibly quick to put a shot or put together a passing play that leads to a shot, or else the chance is gonna go by the wayside. BU shot on target, and that's gonna be the first one for Team DVS. Another double commit, this time between Alpa and Durtho. Too Fast doesn't get the stop, keep it in the corner with Nitrous pressing heavily. And BU once again gets on the score sheet for Team DVS. Makes no mistake on the open net. And gives the orange side the advantage of the Durtho and Alpa. They're both threatening. Alpa was just waiting for a shot to come in and come in for cleanup, and Alpa with the shot! Nitrous with a great save to keep it at a 1-0 scoreline so far. BU has been incredible on offense, but Nitrous and Skills still playing their part. Tons of goals between them, tons of assists as well, and not to mention some incredible heroic saves. And that save just might be the most important one yet. As another trend that we've seen from Team DVS is that after they give their first goal, they like to give up another one almost right away. But yeah, we maybe scored that one a little bit too quick. Let's make it a bit more interesting and allow this other side to at least get a goal, have it tied at some point after this. I don't know why why I had to allow that in chat sweep, but if that means anything, I hope the chat will let me know. Oh, PU! Another one! Roth, you asked if I was if you were saying that you're enjoying the games, and you have every reason to. BU has just been on a tear right now for the DVS offense at the end of so many of these goals, and this one taking a major deflection off of the last touch, or off of the last offender for Positive. You're absolutely right. The pressure has just been too much from Team DVS once they get going. Last game, they weren't able to make that a trend. They couldn't really get any plays going. Anytime that they set up a nice passing play, it resulted in an interception from Positive, and it was immediately back in their half. So nothing sustainable from Team DVS in game 2, but they've managed to find their groove in Game 3. Positive has brought one back with 1:44 left on the clock. Still plenty of time for Positive. So Team DVS, they cannot let up. Big demo on Alpha, but Durtho's already up to try to make it drop. Too fast coming in, and now Nitrous and BU double-pronged attack. Skills coming in as well. Alpha got the demo on Nitrous and got the touch wide. Gonna have to follow it again, wait for BU's touch. Gonna be an outlet for Durtho. Can they set up the three-man play with Too Fast and BU? A great touch. They're trying to combine with Nitrous. Another counter-attacking play. BU to the top corner, and it's so close. But they just couldn't combine and put it on target. Alpha the shot, and a great save from Nitrous to keep the scoreline intact. Final minute between Positive and Team Devious. I'm not really sure which team is going to get the next goal, or if we will even see another goal. Obviously, most of you in this chat want to see Team Devious get that third goal and secure their spot in the quarterfinal, or I'm sorry, in the semifinals. But it is just way too close to call at this point. Positive have stepped it up a notch on the offensive end, and they are seriously threatening the Team Devious defense. And Durtho, the shot skills, and Nitrous, they're going to combine for the slow carry out. Another brilliant moment from Nitrous and skills on the defensive end. 18 seconds left on the clock. Shot towards the net. Alpha needs to get up. It's off the backboard. Can Skills bring it through? It's popped up a little bit. Nitrous off the backboard. Durtho's brought in. BU for the hat trick, and it's blocked by Durtho. Oh my goodness. The combination play looks so good. And finally, Skills gonna finish off this play. Rival Series Season 5 Challenger. Finishing off with 4 seconds left to take down Positive in the quarterfinals of the $1,000 Truman Factory Caster Clash. Skills maybe going for a fourth one for the road, gets the dunk, but they see it through. And what an incredible series from Positive and Team Devious. I'll be honest with you, chat. I would not have been entirely upset if Positive had taken that game, because they were really looking so strong in that last game. I wouldn't have been mad, because it wouldn't have been Devious on a throw. It would have been a very well-earned win for Positive. But thankfully, Team Devious has brought it through, and they're going to move on to the semi-finals. Hey, thanks, Bepic. Bepic, another go to the casting community. We casted some Knockout City earlier this week, and that was a whole lot of fun. Last Wednesday for GameWorks. So, looking forward to that again, and I was looking forward to maybe being your opponent here in these quarterfinals, but Positive Alligator Source has found a very strong team. So, no shame in dropping a game to Positive. Because just, yeah, what a series. You keep sending some nice messages to sending some nice messages BU's way. He's the one running the bookings through Beyond Ranked for the team, and just saying they look fantastic right now. It's a great past series and continue to look very strong. What's up, Whoops you? Flamosity BEV, who are these guys? Who EV or Flame? Well, you know who EV is. Well, actually, this EV team is not the main team. It's not JK and Tater, Lottie, and Ioka. It's her Galaxy, I think. EV Galaxy, like 1700s or so. I think that was Kipper Enzo. I don't know if Enzo played today. I know there were questions about him being able to play, but Kipper, Enzo's on that team. Who is this Flamosity team? I have no idea. Let's take a look. Who's their Flamosity? Oh, Wolfie's team. It's Talo, Narasaki, and Seven. I think I've heard of Talo before, but I haven't heard of any of the others. Yes, every caster was assigned a team. So all 16 of our casters bookable through Beyond Ranked, and each of them went out and found a team. And at the time I had just casted for Team DVS in the Philly Esports tournament, so I reached out to BU on Twitter and was like, "Hey, you guys interested?" And he said, "Yeah." So got you guys signed up. I guess he didn't tell anybody until like yesterday or 2 days ago. 2 days ago, or just never. And so I had to talk with Kevin and Z Speed, but glad we were able to get everybody in. And yeah, I know I picked a very solid squad. It's a team that I thought, gonna be right up there with the best teams that were eligible. We couldn't have any players that were top 10 or 12 in a rank A tournament in the past year. So it brought out like you couldn't grab like NRG or anything like that. Even like some, yeah, they're just like a couple. Everybody just raced for the best like bubble teams that they could find that hadn't played in a rank A tournament. And like Devious and Vibrance, we're both like in regional qualifiers in the spring, I think, for RLCS, if I'm not mistaken. So made it to different stages, but certainly very high up there, and with tons of work behind their belts. They're looking really good so far. And Alligatorsaurus coming in with the rate of 7. Welcome to all of you coming in from there and Positive. And Alligatorsaurus, you picked a hell of a team right there. Positive, they looked fantastic. Too Fast, Alpa, and Durtho, all of you looking fantastic. I was a little bit scared that they might take it from Team Devious, but glad we took the dub. And who am I? Yep, as I predicted, we're going up against Vibrance next. So let's see. I'm gonna assume that Vibrance will be in the blue. Whoops. So, another caster submits to Awash's supremacy. Yes, sir. I mean, you guys had some fantastic lineups too. I'm not gonna ever admit that this is an easy run for Team Devious. I called it out weeks ago. Once we first heard that, or early this week, last week, when I first saw this bracket, I was like, it is not going to be easy. But I'm confident that my team can still take it. We need to take down Vibrance. Oh, I'm sure hoping so. It is you're right, Z Speed. It is an incredible roster that Vibrance has right now. They're just tearing everybody up. So it will be tough, but we'll see if they can make it happen. We get Vibrance's logo in here as well. I grabbed theirs early, assuming that we would be going up against them. Is it? What? Oh, it's hidden. There we go. Let's see. Is that small enough? Yeah, perfect. What's up, Galactic Gaming? Is Fob still going? Flashes of Brilliance? I think so. It's the coalition against Vibrance now. Heck yeah, everybody wanting to see the top dogs be taken down. Let's go. Alright, so I think I've got this right. Oh, I'm going to switch it over real quick because I do have to... I got to show these in the top corner, but they were blocking the view earlier. So... yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, so back to my face for a second. As Giltanes has sent me, so Giltanes is the caster behind team, or is the team behind Vibrance. Though he's casted for them a couple times, and as soon as he heard about the tournament, he reached out to them and got a very quick yes, it seems. So he's pretty confident coming into this, but we'll see if we can take him down and move on to the grand finals of this matchup, or of this tournament. It should be an exciting one. And yes, it is a best of 5. I just read that on Discord, but it is best of 5 now. So, begrudging GG's, lol. Hey, shake of the hand, respect, alligator source. It was one hell of a series, but just about to get into another one. All right, let's get into it. Now, you all know as much as everybody else, this will not be an easy series. This is a dominant Vibrance side that we have seen over the past, just during the entire offseason. They have just been incredible, taking down plenty of the top dogs in NA. So, DVS, they certainly have, hopefully they have a card or two up their sleeve, because if there is a time to bring it out, it will be now. Waiting in this other side, it looks like, actually, it is Wolfie's team, so it is Team Flamosity and Bast on the Pass, so Square One. So Team Flamosity or Square One going to be waiting in that grand finals matchup. And that will be another best of 5. Stalemate through the first 30 seconds or so. Fifi pushing it to the corner. Oath trying to put it back in field. Astro with the shot in that's top corner for Vibrance. And they take the first goal. I don't know what that pass was from Fifi. It looked awful, but it really was brilliant. I don't know if it was calculated or not. It probably was. It just looked like such an awful touch, but it was actually perfect. It was a brilliant pass, or passing play for Vibrance. Skills, big dunk. BU going for the shot and... Oh my goodness. Yes, BU has scored again. But Skills, oh my lord. The foresight to turn around and go for the demo. The trust in BU to get that shot in. Oh, that is not what you want to see. After a brilliant play from Team DVS's Oath getting an easy kickoff goal. Nitrous just gets there a little bit too late. But, oh my goodness, what a play from Skills. I sure hope that there's more of that, because they will need it against this Vibrance side. Nitrous has to get in front of yet another potential shot for Vibrance, and that's going to be a third one for Fifi. Too awkward for Nitrous. They and BU getting a little bit too close to each other. And Oath there with the threaten. Does go for the touch at the front post, but leaves it for Fifi. And it's 3 for Vibrance inside the first minute. 4 goals overall. But it is a longer series. You say it, Z-Speed. Regain. DVS do have that opportunity now. They do have the chance to regain. To bring themselves to a level head and say, okay, this is not going our way in this first game. We can slow it down a little bit and just let this first game go. They're not even at that stage yet, but if it gets worse, there is that option. Where they can say, okay, let's just reset. Let's try to work on something that might work a little bit better against Vibrance. And try that out instead, because it's a best of 5. You've got 3 chances before you're out. And Fifi will find the 4th one for Vibrance. Oath coming off that backboard, and just a brilliant pass off the sidewall. Absolutely easy speed. Spam stay devious in the chat. If I remember correctly, I don't have any sort of spam protection on, so spam stay devious as much as you freaking want. Because Nitrous, BU, and Skills, they are going to need all the support that they can get right now. We want to see them take down one of the top teams in NA. A major upset. And take on another fantastic team in the grand finals for some more devious action. Oh, another good bump. Oh, there's just no follow-up. Nitrous sends it to side post, and Oath is able to stop it. Astro's got the carry. The follow just needed to be a little bit quicker from Team DVS, and it probably would have been a better opportunity, but they still got some time. Halfway through the game, down by 3, not an impossible situation to be in. They might be able to catch Vibrance off guard here. Nitrous skills trying to go for the sidewall to push it back inside, but Fifi reads it well. Now Vibrance, they finished, I believe it was 6th in the Wave Dash tournament, hosted by iDazarin. They also finished 2nd in the Search, losing only to the Zookeepers in what has to go down as a legendary matchup and one of the craziest series you will ever see. And so everybody knows this Vibrance side nowadays. They are no slouches in NA. They've fought it out with the top dogs. Even the pros have them on their watch now. But we still believe that Team DVS has what it takes. And it is still a long series, and they've got some potential offensive momentum coming here. Skill stops it at midfield. Pops up for Astro. It's going to be a double tap from them to the ground shot from BU, who's still looking on fire. 2 goals for BU, finding all the openings in their opponent's net. And BU gives Team DVS a lifeline to bring 2 more back in the last minute and 30 seconds of game number 1. It does seem like the physical plays are another avenue for Team DVS to search through in this tournament, especially against Vibrant. I've seen, I believe it's Nitrous getting quite a few bumps on the other team, just trying to be a nuisance, you know? Nothing is, besides Skills' major bump that led to DVS' first goal. The rest of the bumps haven't really been they haven't made or broken plays yet. But that is obviously the hope, is that one of these bump plays will catch the other team off guard and you'll be able to get a quick counterattack. Oh, threatening with using their second flip. BU to Nitrous. Fifi to the corner. Nitrous almost following it again. BU the shot to the top corner, but it's a great save from Astro. Anytime you see BU having an uncontested shot, you just have to think that it might hit the back of the net. Nitrous on top of Oath. Fifi gets a demo on Skills, though, and now Oath is going to carry it all the way downfield. Can Skills? They cannot. It wasn't even close. Skills not going to be able to recover in time. And DVS, they overextended a little bit in hopes of finding 2 goals in the last 30 seconds. But the risk didn't pay off, and they got countered for it. It's worth the try, though. And it is only game number 1, so plenty of time for Team DVS to stay devious, to regain, and to have an even better showing in game number 2, now that they've got a little bit of a feel for how Vibrants have come to play today. Good shot from BU to try to salvage one more, but blocked well by the Vibrants defense, and that is going to be 1-0 in favor of Vibrants. And Oath maybe opting for some sort of car change. Just sent some messages Giltane's way saying good luck as it didn't got the mods messaging me as well. Let's see. And then, is my audio a little bit quiet? Whoops hit my DM saying I was a little bit quiet. If I am, you guys can let me know and I can turn myself up. This isn't the max. Whatever makes it easier for all of you wonderful people here to support Stay Devious. we head into game number 2 between them and Vibrance. Vibrance obviously taken the first game in this series, but best of 5, plenty of time for DVS to bring it back, and gonna have the first chance of possession of this series. DVS just got to play that lockdown defense, though, because they're always going to be a threat. And Skills looking to get caught out again, and it's just going to be an easy tap in for Oath. Maybe I shouldn't have jinxed it. But this Vibrant side, their offense is just so good. The lockdown defense has to come out from Team DVS if they want to have a chance. All good, Zoom. You're chilling. We got a great turnout so far. If you want to let the rest of the EV people know. Although some of them might be following Flamosity, since I know Galaxy got dropped by Flamosity, so some of them might be over there as well, which that's cool. BU throwing heaters, though? Oh, absolutely. BU has been on fire on the offense. Oh, here's another one coming in from Nitrous. Back pass, BU lurking. Looking to get the bump on Oath. B is going to keep it alive. Astro and Skills going for the 50. No big boost for Skills, but they force Fifi into a tough situation. They tap it down to Oath. Allows BU to come through. Strong 50 between Astro and Skills. And Astro going to get bumped out of the way, but Oath was following so close. Almost like they knew that that was going to happen. And that they would need to just time it perfectly that they didn't get bumped as well. Oath. Got the flip reset off the ceiling. Pass to Astro top corner. Oh my lord. What a play from Oath. To pass it in field. The timing absolutely perfect. And Astro just waiting for a dime of a pass. (2-0) for Vibrance, and easily a highlight-worthy goal for this entire tournament. He is insane in the membrane, Burr. I absolutely agree with that. Everybody on Vibrance is. But so are Team Devious, and we just gotta see that they outperform Vibrance. Skills lurking as Nitrous almost put it in themselves. BU going for a block on Astro. Nitrous tries to find BU wide, but Fifi with the quick pressure. BU, quick stop. 50s it to the corner. Lurking is Fifi, and there's nobody up. These balls going across the face of the net, and there is nobody coming out of net to try to challenge them. Skills gets caught a little bit too far out. Not able to recover in time. And the third person's not, they don't have enough time even to come back. It's not that the third man is particularly slow. It's just that they're not being given the time to react. So the second player has to hang back just a little extra bit. Oh, big flick from Skills. Showing a nice bit of technique there. Ground to air dribble, opts for the flip, reset to flick it over Oath. And Fifi turned a little bit too early. And there it is, 3-1 for Vibrance in favor of Team Devious. Still exactly half the game to go, though. The 2 more is the quota for Team Devious if they want to take this game off of Vibrance. Skills coming in for a shot. It's 50 to Wade. Oath immediately downfield, forces BU to get up quickly. To the corner. BU trying to keep it alive. Gets it. Oath has to deal with it as well. Nitrous, little pop. Oath to the side. Nitrous, slow play, looking for the pass in field, nobody's there! Astro has to come in and help, it's gonna still be Devious. They have the offensive possession. Tap to the infield, Fifi at the front post. Fakes it to get it past Nitrous. Oh, BU gets faked by Fifi again. Although BU is able to find a retaliation on Astro, say, okay, I'm gonna get big brain, but the shot's gonna come in from Nitrous. And there are 2 for Team Devious. Looking to make a comeback in game number 2 of the semifinals of the Truman Factory Caster Clash. Starting to find their groove And not a bad time to find it as well. Good stop from Skills to prevent another kickoff goal, and seen DVS suffer from those a couple times today. Haven't really been what Vibrants have been looking for. Oh, Skills almost with the beat on the last Vibrants defender. Fifi with the carry. Flip resets to the sidewall and still has the carry. Flip resets again to the back wall. Pass inside. I think that Fifi might have got a little bit of a bump there to help it out. BU setting up a pass for Skills to keep this play going from side to side. From the left to the right, from back to front. They've just got to move this ball, make it as awkward and as difficult for Vibrants to get some momentum going. Nitrous leaves it for Skills, who goes for the pinch. Astro's stronger on the 50. Fifi threatening, looking for the double tap. BU up quickly off the backboard and has a second one past Oath. Astro has to be careful here. They're going to get bumped by BU. Skills pass inside. Oath up quickly. Nitrous was patient. Pops it up. Astro looking for the shot on target. There's Skills with the catch. Back and forth these last 30 seconds. As I'm sure we're going to see Skills with a strong 50. Doesn't redirect it on target, but it was still pretty strong. Oh, BU finds it on Fifi. Now's the time to strike for Team DVS as they're awkward on the defensive end. Astro with a great carry to the backboard, though. Nitrous to infield. Oath shot on target. Nitrous has to pressure. Oath continuing to threaten. Fifi strong 50 on BU. DVS needs to keep this one up. It's going to be tough. It's off the backboard. Oath is pressuring, and there's just not going to be anybody there to keep it up after it crosses that midfield line. Vibrants 2-0 at the moment. But now Team DVS has to look for the reverse sweep. This game, much better from Team DVS. They didn't make it easy for Vibrants. And I think Team DVS, they absolutely can take a game off of Vibrants. They've got what it takes. They've got the game plan figured out. They just need to execute on the defensive end. Because for Vibrants, they had 5 shots on net and only one of them was saved. It's got to be better on defense from Team DVS. But besides that, and I know that Team DVS is a strong enough team that they can make that adjustment pretty easily. It's just if they can execute on that change, they'll be golden. And it will be hashtag reverse sweep time against Vibrants and Guiltanes. Let's get right into it. Game number 3 of the semifinals of the Truman Factory Caster Clash. We got Vibrants and Team DVS. Vibrants up 2-0. Third one potentially inbound, but not if Team DVS has anything to say about it. If Nitrous and Skills can continue to be stalwarts on the defense and just give BU some prime shooting opportunities, then the tried and tested formula could work once again. It's all about the execution now. BU and Skills combining for the transition. Oath not going to get a strong touch, but will have a good follow. Nitrous just lets it drop as Astro gives it up to Skills. Looking for a touch from Fifi. I like the way that DVS has started. Nitrous! Oh, the right spot at the right time. A rare mistake from Vibrants as Fifi just misreads. I don't think they thought that the ball was going to hit the ceiling. Or they went up for it and then it hit the ceiling, immediately came down, and just didn't get the timing right. The pass straight down. And Nitrous there for the cleanup. And that's another aspect of DVS's game plan. When Vibrants or any high-level team, or a team that you may think is better than you, either on paper or just on previous results, You can't let those simple mistakes go by the wayside. You have to capitalize on them. And DVS did that well, but once again, the defense coming in with some issues. Astro, it was a brilliant carry. And Oath puts in a strong challenge to make it finally go across the line. But it's 1-1 now for Vibrance and DVS. Come on, Yibu. Yes, hashtag believe, everybody. Delayed pass from BU. Caught out one of the defenders. Skills are going to keep it alive. Nitrous, the next one on deck to get the touch. And he's able to get a stop on Oath. BU almost got bumped by Astro, but did make an intervention there as well. Astro looking for a touch in field. We'll end up putting it to the side instead. Oath looking for a tap inside, but Astro knows that it's going to be a little bit too risky to attack that play. So they're going to pass it around, go again. BU up to Nitrous. Only one on the ground and two coming in for Vibrance, but a great read from Nitrous. Oath already up to the backboard, looking for the double tap. They found it. It's to the back post, and Oath makes it 2-1 for Vibrance. What a play from Oath, and BU, not much that they can do there. Caught on the goal line. And Vibrance have retaken the lead. But DVS only down by 1. Can they find the quick equalizer? Skills threatening, but Fifi with a great cut in to stop the shot. They're threatening again. Got it quickly, BU on the carry out. With the air dribble, continue to go with it. Not over Astro, who leaves it for Fifi in the corner. Redirection inside from BU. Astro keeps the momentum going once again. Skills, quick pop-up. Nitrous trying to beat Fifi there, but not even close. O sends it downfield. It's going to be wide. BU's already very far back with the pickup. Gonna have to try to force it through Astro. Does so somewhat successfully, at least forces the 50. Oh, and Fifi almost had the dunk on Skills. Close for them indeed. BU. Nitrous trying to get up, go for the redirect. Astro forced into a touch. Fifi puts it on target. BU to the corner. Gonna try to follow it up, but Oath has got incredible air dribble skills. Puts it off the backboard. Shot from Astro, blocked by Skills. Nitrous gonna keep it alive. And it continued going with it. Oath forced into the touch towards the center, or towards the side, and now carrying it towards the center. BU a pop-up. Nitrous blocks, or demos Astro, but Fifi still the first one to get a shot on. Nitrous to BU. BU, can they get the pass inside? Skills is lurking. Oh, and it's a fantastic save from Astro. DVS needs just one. Just one. And then they can try to force overtime. Good pop-up. Nitrous. Might be a double tap for Skills. BU. Oh, no. Blocked by Oath again. Bigo got to clip real quick. Yes, BU. Come on. If there's any time to absolutely clip on Vibrance, it is right now, when your tournament lives depend on it. Oath forces it through. 11 seconds left on the clock. Devious, one final attempt for them. Oh, and Skills gives it up to Oath. It's good. Oh, I'm sorry, to Astro. And it will roll all the way through. And Vibrance gonna secure their spot in the grand finals of the Truman Factory Caster Clash. And that will be the end of Team Devious's run through the Truman Factory Caster Clash. But GG's to Vibrance, but even bigger GG's to Team DVS, allowing me to cast such a high level NA team for this big tournament. Pyro is having the worst luck. Oh, I realized that I never did the contest, but it was to Team Devious that beat Positive, so I guess I'll back in the second one. So I should have done one here too, but maybe a good thing we didn't, because then everybody's not losing their points. But thanks, Pyro. All right, let me pull up Guillotine's stream real quick. Oh no, not my own channel. Twitch.tv/Guillotines. Just gotta make sure that I spell his name. Oh, wait.
So we look at the rock.
Mute it. But read Guillotines. But thank you so much to all of you for coming out, supporting Team Devious, Alligator Stores, Pyro, Whoop, Betbig. I saw all of you in here. GG's to all of you all for making it an overall very exciting tournament. And shout out to all the people we played against, all the casters I had the chance to take down. And yeah, thank you all for being a fantastic crowd. And yeah, we're going to send it over to Guillotines and watch them go through the final, or the grand finals. And, oh, we actually might get Guillotines and Bass co-casting the grand finals. They've got a little caster booth, but we will still throw it to Guillotines to stream. It's Square 1 versus Vibrance, and that should be an incredible series as well. But I will send you all to Guillotine so we can watch the rest of this Caster Clash. My name has been Awash. You have been watching Team Devious. And until next time, stay devious.
All right, this is our Truman Factory kind of history table. Right here, we start with the original concept of the bar, with the original Truman Bar logo. But it was gonna be like a box you can go buy in stores, and then you would open it, like some cool prize, and then some fruity candy. I was like between 10 and 11. I saw an episode of Shark Tank, and it had two kids on there, brother and sister, pitching to the sharks, and I thought that was so cool that there were two kids that have their own business. So I kind of took inspiration from that and realized that you can do things like that at such a young age. Right here, we have the first ever